I'm Chris with iPad in Canada. Apple today taking the wraps off its new iPad, the new iPad. Yes, no iPad 3 or iPad HD, just the new iPad. Apple looks to be removing the numbers from its product names. But let's get into what's new. As expected, the iPad will have a Retina display. The screen resolution will be a stunning 2048 by 1536. Now that's better than your 1080p HD television. That comes out to 264 pixels per inch. While not as many pixels as the iPhone 4 or 4S, Apple gets away with calling it Retina because you hold it further from your face and thus you shouldn't see much difference. But let's remember, it was Apple that came up with the term Retina display. Now the iPad will have an A5X processor. It features quad-core graphics but retains the dual-core performance. The cameras, the back one will be 5 megapixels, capable of 1080p video recording and will include video stabilization. It doesn't appear as though the front camera is changing, and that's a disappointment. It will be available in Wi-Fi and 4G LTE models. The 4G will only be supported in North America right now on Rogers, Bell, and Telus here in Canada, and AT&T and Verizon in the US. Should point out the 4G ones also work on the 3G networks. Apple says the LTE version will support a maximum download of 73 megabits per second. That's fast. Now you'll be able to use your iPad now as a personal hotspot if your carrier supports it. The battery life remains stellar, 10 hours on 3G, 9 hours on LTE. As for the prices and sizes, here in Canada, the 16 gigabyte Wi-Fi model starts at $519, then you go $619, $719 for the 32 and 64 gigabyte versions. As for the 4G, 3G versions here in Canada, $649, $749, and $849. Pre-orders start today, with the launch happening March 16th in a number of countries, including here in Canada, US, UK, France, and others. There will be a bigger rollout on March 23rd. And the iPad 2 and its 16 gigabyte version, it stays. Yes, you have the iPad 2 and the new iPad. Confusing. I agree. The iPad 2 Wi-Fi version has a $100 price drop, so it'll be $419 here in Canada for the 16 gigabyte Wi-Fi version, $549 for the 3G version. That's the new iPad. I'll be picking one up on launch day. Let me know if you're getting one. For more daily iPad and iPhone news, make sure to check out iPad in Canada and iPhoneincanada.ca. This has been Chris with iPad in Canada. Thanks for watching.